At 58 years old, Mike Tyson continues to defy age and expectations as he prepares for his upcoming fight against Jake Paul. The legendary boxer has been making headlines with his incredible physical transformation, showcasing a physique that many athletes half his age would envy. Tyson's dedication to his training regimen is evident, as he appears more focused and physically imposing than ever before. Tyson, once the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history, has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent years. Despite stepping away from professional boxing for over a decade, Tyson's commitment to maintaining peak physical condition has never waned. His return to the ring in an exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. in 2020 served as a testament to his enduring strength and power, but his current physique takes it to another level.
Move in, boom, almost like the overhand. Boom, your hands out here, your hands up. Boom, boom, boom.
Recent photos and videos from Tyson's training camp reveal a jacked and muscular figure that seems almost surreal for a man approaching 60. His arms are bulging, his chest is broad, and his abs are chiseled, an impressive display of power and conditioning. Tyson's ripped physique is the result of an intense training regimen that includes rigorous strength training, cardio, and boxing drills designed to keep him in fighting shape. Tyson's training for the Jake Paul fight is not just about looking good, it's about being ready to compete at the highest level. He has adopted a disciplined approach to his preparation, working closely with a team of trainers and nutritionists to ensure he is in the best possible condition. His workouts focus on building strength, endurance, and explosive power, attributes that have always defined Tyson's fighting style.
Yeah, no.
In addition to traditional strength training, Mike Tyson has been sparring regularly to sharpen his skills and regain his timing. His training sessions are said to be grueling, pushing his body to the limit in order to replicate the demands of a real fight. Tyson's commitment to his craft is evident in the intensity of his workouts, which often leave him drenched in sweat but determined to push further. What makes Tyson's transformation even more remarkable is the fact that he is doing this at an age when most athletes have long since retired. His ability to maintain such a high level of physical conditioning is a testament to his genetics, work ethic, and passion for the sport. Tyson's resurgence has inspired countless fans and athletes, proving that age is just a number when it comes to achieving peak physical performance.
Beautiful. Moving.
Oh, yeah.
Tyson's jacked physique has also sparked discussions about how he will fare against Jake Paul, a fighter who is significantly younger and has been active in the ring more recently. While Paul has youth on his side, Tyson's experience, power, and newfound physical conditioning could prove to be decisive factors in the fight. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan has shared his thoughts on the upcoming boxing showdown between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, suggesting that the legendary retired boxer might just secure a victory, even though there are lingering concerns about Tyson's health. In a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Joe Rogan and actor Russell Crowe delved into a conversation about why, despite his advancing years, Mike Tyson remains a formidable force. Rogan said of the YouTuber-turned-boxer, "He's a very good boxer. He trains hard. He can fight." Then Rogan shared his thoughts on Tyson. 58 is 58, no matter what. But 58-year-old Mike Tyson is not 50-year-old Mike Jones who lives down the street. It's a different kind of human being, and he can still knock your fucking head into another dimension if he can catch you. Moreover, Rogan questioned, the thing is, can he catch a 28-year-old guy who's on the top of his career and winning legitimate boxing matches? I mean, he's beating former UFC world champions like Tyrone Woodley. Jake had that very good fight with Tommy Fury, who's a legitimate boxer. That was a very good fight. And he just beat up Mike Perry, who was a bare-knuckle champion. He's a real fighter. He can fight. And if Mike Tyson and him are fighting and Mike can't catch him, then it's hard to tell. Joe Rogan further added, if Mike Tyson and him are fighting and he can't catch him and Mike has bad knees or his back's bad, I mean, I don't know what's going on with him physically. Crow recounted his encounter with Tyson, confessing just how terrified he felt in the presence of the legendary fighter. The actor said, the thing is, I was quite enjoying the second phase of Mike's life. I was terrified of him as a boxer. He was terrifying. Even when I met him backstage at a stadium one time at a fight, I was like, I'm still terrified of you. What bothers me with this whole thing is that he's got to kind of slide back into that warrior, and I'm just not sure that he needed to do it. On the upcoming boxing event, Crow said, I just hope for the both of them that it transcends the circus-type atmosphere. It's a legit fight and nobody gets hurt. Me at 60 versus me at 28. But it's Mike Tyson, so it's very different. On the other hand, former world champion Shawn Porter has thrown cold water on the excitement building around the anticipated boxing showdown, questioning whether the fight will ever see the light of day. Speaking on his podcast, Porter was adamant that the bout, scheduled for November 15th at AT&T Stadium in Texas, is unlikely to happen, declaring, we're not going to ever see Mike Tyson get in the ring with Jake Paul. Porter, celebrated for his frank commentary and profound understanding of boxing, contended that the bout lacks both business viability and alignment with Tyson's present physical state. Initially scheduled for July 20th, the fight was delayed after Tyson experienced a health setback, an ulcer flare-up that forced him to scale back his training regimen. Porter's skepticism echoes the increasing unease among boxing enthusiasts and analysts regarding the practicality of the match. With Tyson at 58, well beyond his peak, the notion of him facing off against Paul, a 27-year-old social media sensation turned boxer, has sparked widespread doubt. Even to the lowest common denominator, it didn't make sense, Porter added, highlighting the potential risks involved for Tyson. Porter's skepticism echoes the increasing unease among boxing enthusiasts and analysts regarding the practicality of the match. With Tyson at 58, well beyond his peak, the notion of him facing off against Paul, a 27-year-old social media sensation turned boxer, has sparked widespread doubt. As fans eagerly anticipate updates, a thick fog of uncertainty engulfs what might become the most discussed boxing event of the year. Whether Porter's forecast holds any weight is yet to be determined, but his skepticism has undeniably darkened the excitement surrounding this much-awaited showdown. Dan Hardy also weighed in on the highly anticipated boxing match, casting skepticism on its reality. The former UFC fighter suggested that the bout might be nothing more than a strategic ploy by Paul to generate buzz for a future clash with another boxer. As the fight approached, critics noted that Tyson was considerably older than Paul and seemed less physically prepared to square off against someone 2 decades his junior. With Paul earning a reputation for challenging seasoned fighters, fans began demanding the cancellation of the bout. In a one-on-one chat with Sportskeeda MMA, Hardy hinted that the bout was always destined to fall through, predicting that the problem child would ultimately find himself squaring off against a different opponent. He remarked, Mike, bless him, is not going to be any younger no matter when this fight happens. He doesn't look as strong physically as he used to, even just a few years ago. It's an interesting promotional activity, and Jake will end up fighting somebody else. I think that's ultimately what will happen. Jake Paul recently opened up about his ambitions in the boxing world, expressing his desire to claim a championship title. He explained that his pursuit of this goal is driven by a passion to motivate others, showing them that it's possible to turn dreams into reality with determination and hard work. In a candid chat with renowned influencer and entrepreneur Gary Vee, the problem child laid out his ambitions with unmistakable clarity. He made it clear that he's not interested in pursuing inconsequential bouts or minor accolades. With a determined focus, Paul declared his intention to contend for a bona fide world boxing title, stating, "My thing is just, I want to become world champion to show that anyone could start something later on in their life and within 6 months become the best in the world. I'm doing the real one. No, 100%, not the side shit." From diehard fans to seasoned analysts, and even casual observers, the announcement of the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson bout sparked intense debate. The staggering age difference and Mike Tyson's long hiatus from the ring have been major talking points, casting doubt on the fight's legitimacy and feasibility. Mike Tyson's unexpected mid-flight health scare only heightened the existing worries. Despite this, both sides remained committed to the bout. Recently, Iron Mike and Jake Paul crossed paths in New York for a press conference. Tyson's lively demeanor may have eased lingering doubts. However, for those who continue to question whether he's too old to face the problem child, Tyson delivered a firm rebuttal. Mike Tyson took a seat alongside Logan Paul and Mike Malak on the set of Impulsive, where the conversation naturally gravitated towards his highly anticipated fight. As the looming bout dominated the discussion, Mike Malak seized the moment, urging Tyson to look straight into the camera and speak to those critics, past and present, who believe he's too old to step back into the ring. Looking straight, Mike Tyson said, "If you think I'm too old for this fight, you need to come tell me in my face." The reply saw Paul and Malak swept off their feet. Malak said, "I don't think they're going to do that, Mike." The discussion commenced when Logan Paul checked whether Tyson's team was still apprehensive about him participating in the Jake Paul fight. Mike Tyson quipped that they were rather concerned about Jake Paul. "My friend called me. Don't hurt him, Mike." He said, "Don't hurt him, the YouTuber. Don't hurt him, Mike."
Hey, Mike. Mike, how do you respond to fans who want your Jake Paul fight to be sanctioned fight?
Not today, buddy.
Oh, why not?
Not today.
He said. Logan Paul seemed skeptical, but Tyson quickly assured him it was no joke. In all seriousness, Mike Tyson sees the problem child as a genuine force to be reckoned with. Agreeing, the wrestling champion highlighted how his younger brother is elevating his game to a whole new level. Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.